Wherever you field, movement and balance are key skills. Are you born with good movement? Can it be coached? Well, time to introduce you to Nino Severino, a specialist movement coach. Let's have a look now at the first of 3 sessions with Nino, who believes that developing these generic movement skills are crucial to all sporting excellence.
Some athletes are born with bundles of athleticism and some are not. But it doesn't mean because you're not born with athleticism you can't achieve in sport.
Today we're going to explore many different areas of movement. We're going to start with the 4-pod drill. Now the first foot movement we're going to work is just side to side. So from here, side to side movement, side to side, side to side, and side to side. So what I'd like you to do is not to work on heavy and full contact with the floor. So we're getting a plodding movement. I'd like those heels firing really fast. So I'm going to cue you on colours and numbers. But to begin with, we're going to start with numbers. So forward is 1, to the right is 2, behind is 3, and to the left is 4. Flexion through the knees, stay nice and soft, and also try and use your arms as well. 2, change, good. Okay, now I'm going to throw the numbers in any order. 2, switch, 3, 1, 4, change, a man in, 2.
If you've got an athlete that believes that movement is the key, they want to be faster, they recognise that speed within their sport is key, then you can always work, you can always have an effect.
So here we've worked on our side to side. Now what I want to work on is a crossover movement. Now I want you to start exploring some movement, little pre-steps where you're adjusting. So when you come out now and you come back, don't settle and become inert. Keep that lively footwork going. Keep moving, come out, here, move. So continue on your toes now. So we're going to lift it up a gear, yeah? Leg in front, all leg in front movements. Leg in front, little plyo steps, and come back in. One of the areas I really want you to focus on while you're moving is not just throwing yourself through the drill. Because what we've got to concentrate on is that we're trying to create efficiency, economy, and we're trying to also avoid injuries. So when we're moving, try to be aware of alignment so you're not shutting off and dropping. You're keeping good alignment as much as possible. And don't forget, it's not a pressure situation, so you can do a lot of thinking while you're moving. Out in the field when you're reacting, you haven't got a chance to think, but here we have. So let's try and correct as much as possible. When ultimately you look at the greats, you know, all the people that we admire because they are so good at sport, what you tend to find is when you look at them, they almost have everything. And that's what we're trying to work to, that's what we're aspiring to. So if we're weak in one particular area, we try and build it up, and movement is massive. Change, a man in. Change. Change. Okay, numbers are coming random now. 2, 1, change, other man in, 4, change, other man in, change. Okay guys, we're going to go into the third pattern now. We're going to go leg behind. Don't forget about the heels, don't make the heels strike too heavy. Okay, what you're going to find with the leg behind is going to put you in compromising positions where you're off balance, you lose your center over your mass, you're all over the place. Okay, and that for me is like general athleticism. Now with this foot movement, it's a great opportunity to use the hips and control the hips. If you don't control the hips, down the chain of movement, you're going to lose control over your feet. Something has got to happen pre-movement. The brain's got to start pulling the gears, and then of course the movement becomes more difficult. And when you're out in the field, you never really quite know what's happening. So it's always easy under a controlled situation, but a lot more difficult when the overloads start coming in. And that's why you must practice, because it must happen automatically. One of the most important things about movement is that you actually feel it and not just do it. If you do movement, it then becomes very mechanical. If you try and feel it and enjoy it, you'll get a better performance out of yourself. So let's get creative now. Side to side, leg in front, leg behind, and just randomly see what comes. So there's no patterning now, right? You're just going to throw yourself around. Good fixed position, yeah? Try not to let those knees come in. Keep the knees out, yeah? That's good. And find stability through the ankles as well. 1, blue, 3. On that last drill, because I mixed the numbers and colours up, all of a sudden we started to struggle. So surprise again is another massive thing in terms of performance. And you've got to deal with it, yeah? So it's always good, whenever possible, to put those layers into the drills. Okay guys, just to cap the drill off now, we're going to start bringing the ball in. So here the drill pattern's going to be, the ball comes in, you wait, I count the number, you give, you come out, you come back, you throw, you come out, you come back. So I'm going to try and time it so you have enough time to take the ball, give it back. Now if I don't cue you on the number, just stay on the toes. If you've thrown back, just stay on the toes, then go. 1, fantastic. 2, 3, 4. Okay guys, always adding the layers, always adding the overload, trying to come at you at different angles. So now let's put another overload in. We've got the reduction of settling time in the center. Now we're going to try and increase the speed, the velocity of the ball coming at you.